What's up, everyone? Here for Mental Monday by Rudis. Thank you, Rudis, for being such a fantastic sponsor. So my Mental Monday today is about enjoying competition. And I think some people struggle with this, and I'm not really sure why. And I don't have all of the answers, but I'm going to give you guys some perspective. And so when I watch little kids, right? I have 3 little kids, so I see a lot. What's up to my wife? I see a lot of little kid stuff happening now. I see kids play before, right? The wrestling practice. I see a lot of competition, and this is not organized competition. It's just, hey, I bet I can catch this ball and you can't. Hey, I bet I can beat you in this race. Hey, I can do whatever, right? So these kids from a very young age, not non-directed competition, just hey, I bet I can catch you. I mean, my 2-year-old was trying to play tag today, right? They want to compete, and they love to compete. And then as we get older, we start tying other things into competition, whether it's our self-worth, whether it is a monetary reward, whether things that can bring us someone of the opposite sex, right? There could be a lot of things that are tied into competition, whether your parents are going to yell at you. And so we begin to have this anxiety, this stress, this worry around competition. And frankly, it's not healthy, because if you want to compete at your optimal levels, you erase all of those things, right? Whenever there's stress, anxiety, me versus DC in a chess match, smash time. I don't even know the rules of chess, but I guarantee I smash them. So see right there, I love to compete. So back to my point that I was making. So when we have this anxiety and stress, generally that leads us to negative, negative performance. Our competition is as good as we get. And so what you guys have to do, you have to draw yourselves back to what you felt as a younger person, but all the way back when you were playing pickup games of baseball and football on the playground. And it wasn't a big deal. You just went and competed because you enjoyed competing, and that's all there is to it. Boom, that's it. Okay? And so one of the quotes that I always love, if you guys remember, I've told you this a few times. In 2007, when I was graduating college, I wrote a sports psych book with a PhD in sports psychology. Her name was Renee. She's fantastic. And we didn't publish it because we didn't think it was very good. But we did a bunch of research. We actually sent out questionnaires to a whole bunch of NCAA champions. And one of my favorite, I think it might have been my favorite answer, but if it wasn't my favorite answer, one of my favorite answers in the whole thing. 1960 Olympic champion Doug Blubaugh said this. We asked, I don't remember specifically what the question was, but it was something about competition, how much you love to compete, what your viewpoint is, that kind of stuff. And he wrote, this is crazy, he wrote, I loved to compete. I would have crawled through a mile of pig shit just for the opportunity to compete. And it's like, wow, that's it. That's it. You wonder, this guy loves to compete. And I wish I had every athlete that had the joy of competition like that. He didn't say to win. He said to compete, right? And there's a lot of people who say, I love winning. I love rewards. I love being on the top podium. I love the money that comes with it. There's a whole bunch of these things, right? But I have not showered yet today. I will shower later, I promise. I'm going to coach some wrestling here in a little bit, and after that I'll shower. So I would have crawled through a mile of pig shit just to compete. That is the proper perspective towards competition. You have to love to compete. And I think so. What you do if you're stressed out about this, you have to get rid of all those things. You have to realize, guys, I will not shower. Listen, I run my own life. I shower when I want to. I did not shower today. I will shower tonight. I woke up, my hair looked this freaking awesome, and you're going to deal with it. It's nothing you guys can do. I don't smell funny because I don't have body odor. Boom. Okay, sorry, to finish this up. I swear I'm going to finish this up. You have to try to strip away those layers of anxiety that you have towards competition, and know that whether you win or lose the competition, you're going to be the same person afterwards. And whatever you learn from that experience, whether it was a win or loss, you can then get better, right? Hey, I couldn't finish my single leg. Okay, I'm gonna learn how to do that. I'm gonna get a little better. Hey, I got trapped on bottom. Okay, I'm gonna learn how to skate better. Boom, right? As after every competition, you establish what you did wrong. You fix it. You get a little better. You're the same dude. You just keep on working and keep on taking steps up the progression ladder till you get to the top, ideally. So let's lose our anxiety around competition. At some point in your life, when you were a little kid, even if you don't remember this, you loved to compete. I don't know if you loved to compete as much as Doug Blueball, because he would have crawled through a mile of pig crap just to compete. I don't know if you loved it that much. I loved it that much. I never crawled through pig crap, though, so I can't tell you how I do with that one. But figure out your love for competition. Once you can figure that out, competition will look a whole lot and feel a whole lot different to you. Corey, you can't smell me because I don't smell. That's all I got. I'm out. Peace.